Hello and welcome to another 284 Media featured interview. I'm Jhaka Wooding, and today I am so excited to have Miss Royal Virgin Islands Police Force 2024 and her team in the building. As you may recall, she was in the studio earlier on with us as she was just starting out her journey. Now we're preparing to send her off to the pageant. It's a lot of great energy in the studio today. We have all that for you after this quick break.
Just give me my service. Yeah.
Just give me my service.
Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
And now it's time for your daily updates on this year's Atlantic hurricane season. Meteorologists say that surface temperatures
Everyone,
may be a
gather
contributor.
around. It's important we stay informed about the storm approaching.
You're right. Late August to early September is when the hurricane season is most active.
How do I know when the storm is coming?
We can monitor regional conditions using our smartphones or going online.
You know, that's right. And we should always rely on sources like the Department of Disaster Management and the National Hurricane Center for accurate information.
Right. Those are the organizations that have experts to provide real-time data and forecasts.
I hear you. But what if the power goes out?
This battery radio even works without power.
I just downloaded the new DDM app. It will send us updates and alerts.
Excellent. Remember, staying informed is our first line of defense. Let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Stay informed, stay connected, and stay prepared. Because when you're armed with information, you can weather any storm that comes your way. A message from the Department of Disaster Management and 284 Media.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. We have royalty in the building. Let me allow her to introduce herself.
Hi, good morning. I am Detective Constable 176 Tresan Sharpe, your Miss Royal Virgin Islands Police Force 2024.
All right, now I think we all remember the smile. We all remember the very, very, very eloquent voice of Miss Royal Virgin Islands Police Force 2024. I think you could tell I'm excited to have you back here.
I'm excited to be here as well.
All right, now tell us everything. What's your journey been like? What's it been like working with the committee?
It's been great. They are very supportive. Initially, of course, I had my own fears and reservations, but they've been very reassuring and helpful. Outside of my committee, there's also, I do have to speak on my friends and family. They've been super supportive. And my teammates at my office, my two girls and Sarge, thank you so much for always being there. I really appreciate it. So they've really been there to support me, to push me at times, especially when I felt like I'm on my last, like I'm at capacity. They've been there and really been supportive.
Awesome. Now, of course, pageantry is something you learn new things about yourself. You grow all the time. Tell us a bit about some of the lessons you've learned along the way.
I'm stronger than I think, and I could do more on less sleep than I thought. It has really helped me to build my confidence. There are lots of times that we're fearful of putting ourselves out there. We have good things to offer, but fear, it holds us back a lot of times. And through this journey, I've really learned that I can put myself out there and I can be a positive impact in other ways that I didn't expect to be. So it's confidence. It's really been good. It's really been good.
And would you say those lessons or things you can implement in your life and in your profession moving forward?
No, definitely. I used to be a person who was more on the job. I can be this person. I'm very different on the job and personally. So on the job, I could definitely put myself out there, do what I need to do, still being a bit reserved. But then personally, I'm definitely in the corner. Nobody called my name. I don't want to be a part of it. But now I'm definitely the one initiating certain conversations, initiating activities. And I'm on the outside watching myself as well just grow, and it's been amazing. I'm really, really proud of myself and grateful for the team and what they have helped me to become.
Okay, I'm gonna start tearing up. Let me stop. No,
you're gonna get me started as well.
So we're counting down to the pageant at this point.
Yes.
Very few days left.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to being in Antigua, meeting the other contestants. I'm a girl's girl, so I'm really excited to meet the other contestants from our other countries across the region. And the talent segment, because it's very different from me. So I really am excited to show that side and show that I can be outside of my usual box. I'm really excited for everybody to see that. And just me being on the stage, out of my element, I'm really excited to just show me, the new me, if you could say that.
Now, I'm excited to see you on the stage as well. You came in wearing some shoes. And you're currently taller than everyone on our team. And for anyone who's seen the men on our team, they're at least 6'2". So what's it like? Were you always a heels girl? Is it something you've worked on?
No. So I'd wear it occasionally, but now it's like my everyday thing. We recently did a TikTok, and one of the lines that we had was, of course, I always have an extra pair of heels in my car, because I literally have a huge bag filled with different types of heels, different ranges, because that's my new life. Yeah.
Do you think it's something you're gonna stick to after?
No, definitely. I've had sessions outside of my committee with Miss Gilda. She's a sweetheart and I love her dearly. And it's definitely all about the posture. And I love the way she talks about standing tall and wearing heels. It just makes you feel so tall, not just obviously literally tall, but as a person, your personality and how you are around everybody else. Like, I'm tall, I'm fierce, I'm beautiful,
I'm visible.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Yes.
Yeah. Now, I think I had mentioned to you previously that I would have done pageantry as well, and I think that's something that me and all my pageant sisters can reflect on, that the heels don't leave you. The heels become part of your life. It becomes part of your regular everyday, and it's something that contributes greatly to your image. And the way you decide to dress, your outfit last time gave us everything we needed. I need to talk to the committee because I do need a shoot.
Okay.
I feel underdressed for the occasion. But do you have any words for the members of the committee, your colleagues, for one, and the young ladies who are looking up to you now? Because, of course, I'm sure there's a long line of ladies who want to be Miss Royal Virgin Islands Police Force next.
Okay, so to my committee members, I love you guys dearly and I appreciate you so much. I know I'm in the shell. I was in the shell a lot in the beginning, but I really love and appreciate you guys taking the time out to help me and to see my own potential, because of course we don't always see ourselves through other person's eyes, and they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and I love that they really banked on that and pushed me to see it now. To my supporters, my girlies at the office, like I said, I love you guys. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you. They haven't missed anything. They've been there for every event. As long as they're available, they're there, they're showing up. Friends, we have the group chat running, so they know I love you guys. And to my little girlies out there that want to, try out pageantry, just do it. You're going to be so much better at the end of it. You're going to watch yourself grow. You're going to see your beauty for what it really is. And I can't wait to see all of you, especially my kids that I deal with at the office. If any of you are motivated, Sharpe is always here. So yeah, just try it out and you'll love it. And I'll be so proud of you and you'll be so proud of yourself.
I feel there is campaign potential there if you want to work on any initiatives with young ladies in pageantry. #Sharpe is always there.
#Sharpe is always there. Yes, I love that.
All right, now, today we have a chance to touch base with your committee.
Yeah.
So anything you want to say before we head into that interview? Any well wishes for them as I interview them? I don't think I'm a difficult interviewer.
No. I think you treat them well. You treat them well. Just be yourselves, and as much as we're going to talk about all the easy parts of pageantry or the great parts, I want them to also talk about the parts that are not so pretty, because it has been a journey. There has been some sleepless nights. We're all tired, but keep pushing, guys. I love you.
All right, a lot of love in the studio. Before we wrap up with this interview, do you have any final words?
Just a thank you for everybody who's been supporting thus far. I really appreciate it. I'm a very appreciative person, so I'll always be saying that. I deeply, truly appreciate you guys. And there is another segment coming up, which is the People's Choice competition. It commences on Friday, the 18th of October at 7 p.m. And they will be posting videos of all the contestants on the CFPWA Instagram page. So just hop on over and like my video, please, because the contestant with the most video obviously wins. So I would be very grateful for your continued support, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and of course we're wishing you the best this weekend, and we will be watching.
Thank you.
And viewers, with that we head to a quick break. When we return, we speak to the members of the committee.
CCT Internet just got better. The best plan of service for any weather. We got Fire. That's fiber. With lots of speed. Starts at $119 and has free IPTV. If you want to go home and start to stream, you should probably get Go Fast LTE. What school? Right now it's back to school. So when you sign up, we've got something for you. Sign up for Fire or Go Fast LTE. And you, my friend, get a tablet for free. I said sign up for Fire or Go Fast LTE. And you, my friend, get a tablet for free. It's back to school time with CCT. Offer valid while supplies last. CCT, Life Unlimited.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. As mentioned before the break, we currently have with us Coach Heckland Adams and chaperone and chairperson of the committee, Miss Shanelka Richards. Now, you guys, you're all decked out. I feel like I should have had a shirt as well.
Oh, yeah.
But what's the energy like? How have things been?
All right, so the journey was a little bit hectic, but amazing. It's not new for me. Being a part of a committee with pageantry. I've been a coach for a couple of years now, so I know what it takes to be a part of a committee preparing a contestant for this prestigious show. So it wasn't too difficult for myself, However, there were, new persons in the committee for the first time being involved in pageantry, but they have been in community, different ways and different departments with dealing with community development in the police force. But yeah, this is new.
Well, for me, it's a new experience, as in being the chairperson of the committee, because I've never been a chairperson of any committee before. But when in terms of being a chaperone, I was a chaperone for the previous Miss RVIPF. I was her chaperone for the local show. However, for the regional show, I wasn't. So this is my first time being a chaperone for a regional show. So it's a bit overwhelming sometimes because you have to do both roles. But at the same time, it's an experience and I welcome it. And I also, at the same time, I'm enjoying it.
All right. Now, you guys have been preparing for several months. To some people, that will look like a lot of time. In pageantry, that's basically no time. So take me through some of your schedule. What's the training been like? I would assume it's been intense, getting the walk down, getting ready for interview. So take us into that light.
All right. So on the coach standpoint, so there are different segments for the show, which is we have the cultural wear, we have introduction, which is first, and then cultural wear, talent, and then evening wear and interview. I think those are the basic of pageantry. And so having a contestant for the first time entering in pageantry, you have to start from the basic. So I'm not the only coach, so we have two other coaches who just couldn't be here today. And so we work on the basic stuff of starting getting her to walk and how to pose and so on and so forth. And then my part where I deal with talent, I preparing her to get into character and deliver a masterpiece. So, she's totally fully talented. So we try to involve a lot so that she could display her true talent. And so we are excited because yes, the journey might feel long, but to us it's pretty short because it's so much to be done. And being part of pageantry, it's about women empowerment. So there is beyond just the show itself.
Yeah.
They have to prepare stuff for to prove why you should be crowned for that pageant, why you should be representing, holding the banner to represent the Caribbean Welfare Association, because you now come a speaker for the Caribbean Welfare Association, because the Caribbean Welfare Association is who is putting off this pageantry. And so they want a good representative to wave that banner, to showcase why it is important for the Welfare Association in the police service. And so I know how that will be a lot of work for the contestant. So an overall preparation is not just to focus on the night of the show, but prepare her. So when she wins, she won't be overwhelmed, but fully prepared for that task.
That's very important to consider. And I feel like a lot of the time when people sign their name to get into a pageant, they don't think about the after the night. Okay, you have the crown, what are you going to do now?
Yes.
Now, I would assume that the segment you're most looking forward to is talent.
Talent.
Yes. Now, I'd want to hear from our chairperson and chaperone. Working with Ms. Sharpe, what segment are you most looking forward to?
I would say the introduction.
Okay.
Because knowing Sharpe, her energy and the vibes that you get from her introduction is so powerful, it's out there. And I'm really looking forward to that because I know she has the if we must call it, the it factor. So when she come out there, I know she's going to bring it for that introduction.
All right.
And being contestant number one,
Oh, she is.
So
she is contestant. You have to set the pace. And so I know how, sometimes in competition, people don't really like number one. But when
it's a scary number in pageantry.
Yeah. But we actually love it. I think the committee really loved that she chose number one. At first, we wasn't looking for it, but when she chose number one, we were like, yes, let's dominate. So once you set the stage, everybody else have to follow. And so that is the point. So that is why we had to really work extra hard now to
Yeah.
make sure that she is prepared to dominate the stage. Yeah.
Because, the key thing for success is preparation.
Mhm.
So that's why we are preparing as hard as we can right now so that she can be successful and she will be successful on that night.
All
Yes.
right. Now, with pageant day coming up, what would you say the energy is like from Miss Sharpe? Let's talk about her a little bit. What's her energy like? Is she nervous? Do you think she's fully ready? Is she calling you in the middle of the night saying, let's go over this speech? How is that?
All right. So for me, when as a police officer, the HUD department is not in the same building where I'm working. So I just know of her much, but I didn't know so much about her. But what I recognize, she's very polite, very charming, always have a bright smile on her face. And it's like she never have a dull moment. Everybody have their days.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that on her face when she executing her duties. See she up and down. And I got the opportunity when I used to go to cross Castaway. I need to go back because I gained some weight. So she's very involved with community aspects and so on and keeping fit because, when you're in that department, there's a lot of stress and strain on you. And so you need to burn off some of those energies. So we started a group, some of the police officers, to join Castaway, and she was a part of it. And that's when I really get to know her more about her. And I said, okay, this is an amazing young lady. And I never think about pageantry, but I know she had what it takes because her poise and her charm and to represent women on an overall aspect. I recognize that, but I never think about pageantry because police don't really focus on pageantry and so on. So when the opportunity came, I started to see that same timid, charm, beautiful lady. And I can see the transition now, the growth. She take the lead, and I'm just so proud of her. She's doing such an amazing work. Sometimes she was pretty shy to stand in front of an audience, but now you call on her and she's just
ready to go.
Ready. And so she changed into this character mode, and sometimes people don't see in competition, not just pageantry. It prepares you for a different way how to carry yourself and being bold and approach situation much more different. And I can see that, and that will help her in her work in general because she go to court, she do interview, she have to stand at the podium to give her statement. And now I don't think that she'll be so much timid because getting the opportunity to being interviewed, to go to the schools and so on, and showing love and passion and loving the people, having conversation. She also do work when it comes to interview aspect and sitting with panels and so on. So that preparation really helped her to be confident in having a conversation with anyone. And I'm so proud of her. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me is her willingness. We work in the same building. I've seen her before. I've been around her a lot, and she was kind of timid. But now I can see that she's willing to try and get out of that shell. So she pushed her best foot forward. She come, and if she thinks that she doesn't get something right, she's gonna be, let's do it again. Let's do it. And I like that about her. The one thing I really, really like about her.
And I remember one time, just before the pageant, we chose someone. I remember her friends reached out and said, I think she will be a good candidate. And they said, well, she will start off shy, she won't want to do it and so on, but she have that go-getter attitude. And that is what you want in a competition, because even if you're shy, because you have that go-getter attitude, now you will excel. And she showcased that, yeah.
Now, since you both mentioned your favorite thing about her, I want to mention my favorite thing about her as well.
Oh, really?
Because even from our interview, something that always stuck with me is the way she spoke about her grandmother and watching pageantry with her grandmother and this contributing to the way she's approached this whole process. That really stuck with me. That really hit home. So I'm so excited to see how far she's come, and I'm so excited to see how she delivers this weekend.
Amazing.
All right. Now, you're both police officers. I don't think looking at the screen immediately, people would think police officers. Nothing against the color pink, is my favorite color. Hair in pink shirts, pageantry. You understand? What has this transition been like for you? I guess less of a transition, more of a balancing between the two roles. Tell me a bit about your professional career and this whole pageantry thing you have going on.
All right, so I work in the K9 department along with armed response units. So we are the guys who will go out on operations. And well, you know, I'm always involved in performing arts and involved in the community. So this is not just something that I've been involved since I've been a police officer. I've been in competitions. I actually sing this year for the festival, Soca Monarch. So I competed in the Soca Monarch competition and the Groovy. So I just generally, because I did performing arts at school, so I love performing arts. I love to be on stage and so on. So naturally, the transition was really easy for me. But the balance, it could be tedious at times because there are days when, you know, I kind of live a little bit far. Well, we consider it far West End. So after work is when the time we have the free time to practice with her.
And it's like, man, home so like, far. I want to go home, but I have to do this.
It's like you practice it all up till midnight. I think last night before we left around midnight and you know, to drive home and so on. So when I imagine myself how tired I am to Miss Sharpe, who have to have so much on her plate because not just only that she have to prepare for the show, but she's been everybody is looking at her because they expect nothing but the best. So she knows just how overwhelming this can be, but always talking to her to keep her in the frame of mind, stay positive and so on. So yeah, I try to stay positive. I try to fit in a little bit of gym, exercise and so on. But beyond that, balancing work and pageantry like a take over my whole life. So I can't wait for it to go back to normalcy.
It's very, very tiring because for me, I attend her practice sessions and stuff with her in the afternoons. But however, in the day, I still have to do my work because I currently work at the professional standards unit and I'm the only one that's in that department. So everything is me. But I have to balance that along with getting stuff organized with Sharpe. I have to ensure that she has her dresses, her outfits for everything. I have to ensure that if she has a event or an interview or anything that is coming up, I have to ensure that she has all of these things. So it can be tiring and it is tiring. Sometimes it drains me that when I reach home, I could just pass out. But then, because we love Sharpe so much and we want her to do her best, we push and we put that extra mile for her.
And is the entire committee police officers?
No. Majority
of it is.
But they work along with the police, so they are part of the police branch.
Yeah, the police staff.
So we have the police staff because we have all of them work with police.
Awesome.
So no one from outside. Well, we have one or two persons from outside.
Well, people pitching in, you know?
We have a little bit of task to assist us,
All right, well, major question on my mind. Is the search already on for the next Miss RVIPF? How early in the process do you start looking around the different branches and saying, okay, maybe her next year?
I think what our main focus right now is on vacation.
But before I did approach some other young ladies who some did express interest in vying for next year Miss RVI title. However, we just need to get this one out of the way, get a little break because we have been going. After that is finished, then we can focus on. So hopefully, come probably December, we should be able to pick this back up and go ahead again.
Yeah, and I think since they see the seriousness in how the committee is working to prepare Sharpe. I think now a lot of female officers are showing interest now that I recognize that the work and the dedication that is placed in this and the support, and they truly want to be an ambassador, not just for the police force, BVI at large, and also to represent on the regional stage. I think that is important for them to have that opportunity.
Right. Well, let me just thank you both so much for your time today. And thank you so much for the work that you're doing with Miss Sharpe, because clearly she loves what she's doing and you love working with her. And that's really a formula for success. I'm wishing her all the best with the pageant. Of course, we will be tuned in. And hopefully the next time we speak to her is because she brought home that regional title.
Correct.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
And viewers, thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned to 284 Media for more great content.